Car behind me. Brand new news. We'll talk about it. Gotta get in the road though. We are off on a road trip right now. So we're going from California to Phoenix, Arizona today. Part of the reason for this trip is because my parents are actually both in Arizona. And the other part of the reason for this trip is because it gives me a great opportunity to try out this car that I just purchased from CarMax. So right now I'm within the 7-day return period. This is day number 2. And so I am going to try driving it all the way to Arizona to make sure everything works and is proper. So far, so good. The new car is working out quite well. The GPS system in the new car is old. The directions are there on the screen, but when you're driving, you really need them in an audio format too. And so that is my only issue so far. I'm thinking that it might not be the car is broken or anything, or the GPS is broken. I'm thinking it's just as easy as trying to find some kind of setting I have to turn on. The other thing I can't get used to is because this is a Prius, I don't really hear an engine startup sound. And that's kind of strange for me. It's a little weird. I've heard it all my life and now I don't hear it anymore. I still can't get used to this. It's keyless and you just put your foot on the brake and push power to start this thing. 20 plus years of just turning a key really just, I don't know, just doesn't feel right to me. Alright, so the sun is doing an incredibly weird thing where I have to sit this close to talk to you or I essentially go into darkness. So I've been handling this all morning. The sun is not at the right angle for filming because I'm driving in the wrong direction. Everything's good. I'm in Palm Springs right now and I'm just going to have some lunch. So, on the lunch menu today, I have some dates, I have a bag of carrots, and I have this right here is a brownie from an MRE that I had. This was gonna go bad, so I'm also randomly eating an avocado. I also just realized I don't have a spoon, so I'm gonna have to try and eat this with my fingers and with this knife. This is gonna get messy. Maybe I can peel this avocado back. Still gonna get my hands messy to some extent, but not as bad as it would have been. I'm gonna have to eat this avocado like a banana. Still enjoying my lunch. I'm on to the carrot sticks. And as far as eating healthy on the road goes, here's a list of fruits that are terrible to bring on the road. Through personal experience, every time I brought one of these, it has just resulted in a mess. Raspberries. Never ever bring raspberries. Blueberries, kind of the same. Oranges, terrible. It is ridiculous to try and peel them while you're driving. You just shouldn't do it or you're gonna crash. And then on top of that, your hands are covered with like sticky orange sugary juice. Makes your car smell nice, but it doesn't really help. Apples, not that bad. Bananas. I love bananas. They're easy to eat on the road. You just peel them real quick and you can do it while you're driving. You probably shouldn't, but you can. Grapes are fantastic. You just yank them off. put them in your mouth, you're good. I'm always interested to hear more about this because I'm always looking for healthy stuff on the road to eat. I've had mixed experiences. Some fruits are better than others, some vegetables are better than others, and I always want to know. So let me know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what kind of fruit and vegetables you guys eat on a road trip that you can eat kind of while you drive. Ooh, look at that. Nice when it has a little moisture absorber packed into it. I don't know if this has the date on when it was made. MRE brownie. It's very dense, but it's actually really good. There's slight differences from the standard brownie, but it's more like a cake, but the density is just right for a brownie. The fudginess, better than I expected, but MRE brownies are not bad. Our troops are getting some good food out there. Okay, this might be out of sequence, but the light is finally right to show you the new car. It is nothing super fancy, nothing super sporty, but heck, boy is it good on gas. Couldn't be happier with the performance. I was very skeptical because I bought it through CarMax, first time I've ever bought a used car, and I didn't know how it would do. I've always been, I know new cars are a ripoff, but you know they're gonna work. So I was very concerned, but this thing has turned out to be great so far. Seven hours later, and I am about 10 minutes away from my destination. Car has worked super smooth, no problems at all, and I'm just itching to get out of this thing because, man, I've been driving pretty much a work day's worth of driving, so I just want to get out of this car. Can't wait to do it. The cool thing about this car is that I made it all the way from Central California to the Arizona border on one tank of gas, and that's super handy because I can get from where I was at to Arizona, the very first town in Arizona, and get cheaper gas without having to pay high California taxed gas. Hey everybody, it's Chris from Hey Freshman. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, be sure to hit that like button. And while I don't want to pressure you, if you want to subscribe, also appreciated. Be sure to check back in for more great videos in the